Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
and me, Banshee.
Guess what I just noticed?
What did you just notice?
I didn't put up the light.
And we look okay?
We don't look bad.
Hey, I've got light on me here from the...
You are the light, my dear.
Well, you know what? I am still in my pink from the Barbie movie yesterday.
Yeah! We saw the Barbie movie! With our best friends.
With our besties. And they paid for the tickets. It was such a treat. It was so much fun. And meaningful.
Yes, absolutely.
It wasn't just eye candy.
Down with patriarchy! By Barbie dolls. Wait a minute.
But anyway, I just thought some of the ways they conveyed their messages was very clever. I caught some things that, yes, I get it, and it was fun. They weren't just very overt all the time. Sometimes there was little subtle things, and that's what I like.
It really has a very wonderful message if you can, wait for it a little bit,
Yeah.
I mean, it starts in the beginning, but the beginning was just absolutely fabulous. I'm not going to give that away.
Yeah, it was just fun.
Lots of fun.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad we got to see it.
So welcome to the show, everybody.
Welcome. And we're doing our wheel again. I want to remind everybody, if you want to try to win a free reading today, get a spin on the wheel. Let us know when it's your turn. And, you'll win a free reading. The other thing is, this is the last 2 days. We're doing this on Sunday, and then we're done. For those of you following us on social media, though, we're going to be celebrating our TFT's anniversary, August anniversary of 4 years complete. So we will be giving away some physical decks to our U.S. audience. We can't...
Or if you have an address we can send it to, and then whoever receives it will send it overseas. Anyone can apply, but we can only send to a U.S. address.
So, anyway.
I put up on the screen our schedule for regular readings because I see a few questions asking for a regular reading. This is happy hour. We only do a one-card pull with a divine positive message. But we have 2 other days that we do regular readings. You can ask a question, ask for a general reading. And those are Thursdays, 7 to 9 p.m. So that was a couple nights ago. And then Sundays, tomorrow, 2 to 4 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
Right, that's our timeline.
All right, well, I am doing a card for the collective right now. I brought back out Colette Baron Reed's Good Tarot for this.
And we welcome our friends and associates from India. We get a lot of folks here from the other side of the world. We looked at our analysis and we get 10 to 15%.
Tell Muskin about our other live show where we'll be doing questions.
Yes, that is correct. So Muskan and anyone else who is from overseas or many time zones away from us on this Monday, the 31st, at our time, 3 to 4 a.m. 3 o'clock. So we're getting up in the middle of the night to do a shorter version of our show. We're calling it TFT in the witching hour or at the witching hour because it's kind of the witching hour for us. But you're welcome to come and get a reading then too. We only do this quarterly, every 4 months or so, every 3 months.
And we will answer any question on that show.
All right. So now we are picking the card for the day. I want that one. Upright?
Yep. They're always upright. It's the Good Tarot.
And it's the 7 of Wands, 7 of Fire it says, but fire is the wand attribute.
Well, and thank you. I'm looking for it. I'm like, where the heck is it? The 7 of Fire.
Hi, Sonali.
Hi, Sonali. All right, well.
I love it, Fiber.
Dustman's Barbie. Fiber.
You've been watching.
I take that as a great compliment.
There you go. All right.
7 of Fire, personal best, going the distance, perseverance, nonconformity. We just had this card, so it's really interesting. It's one of our cards of the day or so ago. I am unstoppable. My passion pushes obstacles aside as I engage in sustained effort. I know how to bend, but I don't compromise on what's most important to me. If others aren't happy with the course I am on, I don't have to let their concerns affect me. I release the temptation to resist challenges, and I trust that I can make things happen as I live life on my own terms. Inspired solutions present themselves. And that's just it about the Seven of Fire. There's a good side and a bad side. The bad side of it sometimes is you have to struggle, you have to fight for what you believe in, and it can get kind of down and dirty. But, the good side of this card is that you really do have the higher ground. As long as you stay true to yourself, your authentic self, you stand up for what you believe in, and, you speak truth to power. I really love that card. So that's our Seven of Fire today. Don't be afraid to speak and stand up for your truth. All right.
Okay, so now on with the regular readings. These are one-card pulls with a positive message for each person. I don't have to go to work later today, so this will, play out on its own. Sometimes I'm in a little bit of a rush to get done. It's only 10 to 11. We always do a little bit of overtime, but we have to monitor that if I am working on a Saturday. I am not. So our first card is for Angel Mary, who joined us bright and early.
All right. Maybe we should just each take turns shuffling to make it quicker.
Okay.
And cut. Remember when we were using the Fablemans, how quick it went?
That's true.
Yeah.
Even though they're a little bit harder to deal with.
Well, you don't shuffle. You put them in a pile and you just grab one.
We don't have that here.
No, not with this space. When we do
Okay.
it upstairs.
So you can shuffle and do the next one then.
Yes. Thank you. Also, Angel Mary, I did not see if you wanted to spin on the wheel. Everybody's got to let us know.
Yeah, if you can.
During your turn, so we can keep up with that. All right.
All right, so Angel Mary, you have the Lovers, and it's upright. Of course, all the cards in Happy Hour are upright. So the Lovers is suggesting that Spirit says this is a time for you to consider the values in your life of love and appreciation for what you have. Maybe it's for some people in your life that you feel special about. It also comes with the idea that maybe there is a question or a decision to make. It may not be between people or things like that, but it could be. It could just be talking about what you can do to better your life in a way by making choices that feel harmonious to you, build you up with a resonance of love for things or what the thing is in question.
The choice, I should say this though, the choice should always be love, I guess, Angel Mary. To act with love in your heart, to act with loving kindness. You can't go wrong when you choose that path. And I don't know why, I just feel like I need to just leave it at that today, really, not to even save time. I think that the choice right now is love. Allow love to enter your life, giving and receiving, and choose loving kindness in all your acts.
Muskan, we will still pull the card and do an interpretation, and you can always navigate back later to find it. But thanks for joining us today. Hope to see you again.
All right.
And now it's Buddy Blue.
Yep.
Buddy wants a
All
spin
right.
on the wheel.
Well, why don't you spin
I'll
first?
do that.
Let me
All
hold
right.
this a minute while you spin.
And this is for a free reading.
Once we give it away, though, that's the end of the spinning.
You have to hit either the Wheel of Fortune or the World. And better luck next time, Buddy Blue. You got strength, so keep feeling strong.
You're very welcome.
Yes. Your place in the field was a few down, I think. So, well, we'll figure it out.
Hey, it's the Seven of Cups. Another seven
Another
we've got here.
seven, yes.
We pulled
the
it
Seven
for
of
our
Cups.
collective card. I mean, the wands. But the Seven of Cups, oh, buddy, this is a time for you to just vision, vision, kind of like they have those vision boards. You put up all these different things that, you envision you want to do for yourself. But this is like a time for you to just look at the possibilities, look at your life like the open book it truly is. Sometimes people like to think, it's done. There's nothing more I can do with my life. Spirit is saying here, oh no, your life is an open book. It's just explore the possibilities. Imagine, what you could do, what your potentials are. And, ultimately will come a time to choose something. But now is the time to just dream big and, think of all the possibilities.
The figure and the situation in the front is against a very blue sky in the background. It's very beautiful. The man wears a blue shirt. And there's an old saying, at least around these parts, saying the sky is the limit. And then, of course, years later, they said the sky is only the beginning. And that's what I feel with this card is saying, that really whatever is around you that is moving along in your head as an idea, you are at a very fruitful time. Spirit says many things can come to you, and you can find ways to capitalize on what some of these ideas are, whether it's in a truly monetary or material way, or maybe in other ways, intellectually, emotionally, philosophically. This is a time for you to really kind of chase some dreams. Okay.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. And we are on, I think it's Mama T. Hey, Mama T.
Hi, Mama T.
Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you here.
Let's see what Spirit has for you today.
And Mr. O will shuffle and cut this time. All right.
You're welcome, Buddy Blue. And of course, Banshee is playing with our studio cat, Mr. Sunny. It is nice to see you again. These cards never pick up. Okay, so Mama T, what do we got? Mama T, what a good card. The Knight of Pentacles.
Ooh.
Spirit says we have to work, at the pace that we can work at, that we can't necessarily jump and speed ahead to conclusions. We have to just kind of be steady as she goes, that most of the progress that maybe is meant for you is something that we'll have to work and build a little bit slower perhaps, because it's more about taking caution and more about finding the sure steps to take to move you towards those goals or that progress that you're looking for.
It is about the journey, when you see this card here. He's on a journey and he's planting seeds along the way. So, slowly but surely it's saying that financial, material conditions are changing or will be changing for the better for you. It's only a matter of time, but, it's also dependent on the seeds that you plant along the way. And also sometimes things can't be rushed. They need to work in their own way, in their own time. But it is definitely looking like you are on a forward progress journey in your material life and your material affairs.
It's absolutely,
I
and so
like it.
It's a caution for just to be patient and understand that you are moving towards your goals.
Yes, and it's saying, the other part about this is the Knight of Pentacles is very perseverant, He's determined, and he realizes that, he just needs to keep moving. And, it's like the tortoise and the hare, slow and steady wins the race.
Hi, Flower Beauty.
So good luck with that.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
Hey, Flower Beauty.
And Jagdeep is up.
Yep. All right.
And
Don't forget, everybody, to ask for a spin of the wheel on your turn.
You're welcome, Auntie.
Very welcome.
And of course, I'm just going to run through the schedule. Yesterday was the outlook on the emotional exchanges. It's a great weekly forecast for romantic or relationship kind of situations. I also give an affirmation. On Wednesdays, I have my Goth Tarot, where we take a little bit more serious look into maybe issues that affect us deeper inside the shadow, that kind of thing. And I also give an affirmation there too. And then Banshees Material Matters on Sunday, where we all gather to watch the financial fortunes for the weekly signs of the zodiac, or the elemental signs of the zodiac.
Well, it's a Six of Cups. So, Jagdeep, the Six of Cups asks you to, reconnect with your past in some way. The good things from the past. Whether it's a matter of doing some things you used to do that bring joy and happiness into your life, or success, even for that matter, fulfillment. This is a call to look back at the past and reconnect with it. Whether it's, something you did, or maybe somebody you hung around with, or, some family you haven't seen in a while that could really boost your spirits right now to make that reconnection. Maybe even to visit some places where you used to live. Go on a pilgrimage back to your hometown, whatever the case may be.
It seems like there is a sense of movement in a way here. It's definitely maybe more of a movement in your heart or in your mind, and maybe you are remembering things from the past that are particularly enjoyable to you, whether they're maybe about people you knew from the past or about very happy occasions. I think Spirit is telling you to remember this, because some of that sense of memory and devotion or love you felt will inform you as you move forward.
Yep, that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Jack. Deep. My turn.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty, we are on Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda. Thanks for
Welcome.
joining us today.
Oh, Sonny. You're so silly.
Yes, you can get a spin of the wheel. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks for remembering, because we probably would have forgot. You have to hit the wheel, or the Wheel of Fortune, or the World to qualify.
You were so close.
You were
got
close.
justice.
Well, we are doing this one more time
Yep.
tomorrow on our show. Then we're moving to a different phase of our celebration, where we will be giving out the card sets that
We have a couple of card sets we're going to be kind of raffling off on our other social media platforms. So if you're not following us on Instagram, Facebook,
or X.
no, it's always going to be Twitter to me. Twitter or Threads. Do follow us and get in on the act, especially if you're a U.S. But I'll tell you what, even if you're not U.S., I'm going to be doing some fun stuff on there. Mr. O will probably come up with some things too on our different platforms, like one-card readings or things like that for people. So stay tuned as we celebrate our anniversary month.
And Rhonda, you just hit something really special here. You hit the Six of Wands.
Yay!
Spirit says, step forward and accept the praise, the acclaim, the victory, the sense of being noticed by others for what you do. You may not look at yourself as having done something really great to be noticed, but Spirit says, not so fast. There is something that beckons you to come towards the light. People want to acknowledge whatever it is you do, because you do it well and it makes a difference.
Well, a couple things here. I think, too, Spirit, wants to acknowledge you. That's number one. And that's, the thing about happy hour, we're getting these messages from Spirit, and they recognize what you maybe have endured or gone through, the challenges you faced, the positive things you may have done for others, and they are acknowledging it, and they stand strong with you. And what I like about this card too is you notice those spotlights there, they make V shapes, for
Yes.
victory. So, this is a time to celebrate the positive steps forward you have had in your life, and others may be recognizing that too. For example, if you are trying to get a job or a promotion or catch somebody's
could apply to
eye,
this.
is an ideal sign for that, that you are being noticed and getting some attention that, you deserve. So
You're welcome,
definitely-
Rhonda, and I hope that had a resonance for you. I hope that meant something.
So good luck with that.
And I want to take a moment to talk to Angel Rivera here because I don't know, I'm not trying to sell you or anything like that, but what I noticed was when I got on Instagram, I grew so much faster than I've ever grown on Facebook. Facebook just struggles. Instagram, I'm just blowing up over there. It is definitely more visual oriented, so that's the thing about it that I find attractive is people go there to see people's videos or pictures or whatever.
Which he likes to do,
which
videos.
I like to do. So,
Yeah.
but a lot of pictures. So, I wouldn't discount it totally if you have the energy at all to look into it.
But
It
I
is-
still swear I'm going to try to join you on Mastodon at some point. I will be adding that. It just has not been a good time.
Thank you,
A lot of
Rhonda.
busyness.
And like I said, I'm not trying to convince or sell you on that. It's just my own experience for TFT has been really pretty positive. I did have a couple of the, people trying to fake me. Kind of got through that pretty easy. So, very nice. Anyways,
Kritika has joined us
hi,
as
Kritika.
well.
I see you've joined us too.
I'm looking at our list to see where we're at. People-wise, too.
And we are on Fiber and then Carl.
Okay, we're doing okay still. All right, we can do this. All right, Fiber, you are up. And is it my shuffle?
Happy
Fiber.
Lugnasad, happy Lamas to you.
Did you want a spin of the wheel?
Yeah, Fiber. What about it? So I wore the hat at the Grand Council Virtual yesterday and got some nice compliments. It was very
Okay,
nice.
I will
I love
spin.
that hat.
Let me just cut them and let Mr. O pull I'll pull the card though. All right. Oh, it's the High Priestess. Holy moly, Fiber.
Dang, Fiber.
Well, you have temperance. You can just lay back and relax and try again tomorrow if you're here tomorrow.
Right, you got your soda bread already done or close to done, so hey, just enjoy. But you got the High Priestess. I'll let you go first.
Oh, no, you can go ahead.
And of course, we always like to draw everybody's attention to the fact that the High Priestess seems to have eyes open and shut at the same time. I don't know if it shows here, but it's such a beautiful card. To me, it just totally represents the idea of such a multi-level of awareness and therefore wisdom. And the High Priestess card for you today suggests that everything really is under control and that you have exquisite access to all the knowledge or all the considerations you need to understand that, there's nothing too deep inside of yourself that you wouldn't be able to manifest that for, thought that you need to have.
So, the saying, go big or go home. How about in this case, go deep or go home? Does that time to really dive
Wow.
in and connect with spirit, connect with your higher wisdom. I know that the veil's not thin yet, but it's now heading towards that time of year.
She has a special DNA. 4 kids, 9 grandkids.
Yeah,
Woo-hoo!
it's eyes in the back of head. Yeah, I get that. And, this is just that time to do that. Sometimes it's really funny because I always find like August and September for me, between that time, like late August through fall equinox, is when I start opening up and getting more dreams, that I can actually remember for some reason. So, This is a time of opening for you and connecting, with your higher wisdom. And so take advantage. I love that card.
All right.
Good
So
luck
now
with that.
we will do Carl, the other or better half.
Would Carl like a spin of the wheel?
Hi, Jano.
Hey, Jano, we'll add you.
Oh, you're welcome. Good. You saw what we did there when we did that. So I hope you did enjoy those readings, Jano. All right.
All right.
Carl gets a spin.
Are you going to spin?
Yes, I am. I just want the camera to be full on it.
Oh, okay.
So that nobody can say, hey.
And it is the
Right
star,
on the
I
line,
think.
the
I
star
think
of the
it's more
moon.
the
So
star.
not quite.
You
All right.
are a star, Carl,
You
but
are.
you did not win a reading. Sorry.
And remember, star spelled backwards is rats. Okay, that's not,
I don't know why he does that.
because I like to
I
spell
know,
things backwards.
but it's not the interpretation of star.
Well, if it was upside down, it could be, but we don't do upside down cards here on Happy Hour.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Carl is Fiber's moon and star. I like that, Fiber. Aww. Yeah, sure.
Okay,
We will do
Angel.
that, Angel Rivera. That's fine.
Absolutely.
All right, so here we go, Carl.
All right. Ooh.
And it's the Eight of Wands.
Well, not only is your moon and star, apparently is your chariot or something. He is moving. Moving. The Eight of Wands is a card of a lot of energy. This is a time where, Carl, you can really focus that energy to achieve something you truly want, So it's like, yeah, you could multitask and you could spread it here, you could spread it there. But this card, Spirit is saying, focus it. For the best results, focus it on something you truly desire right now, and you will hit the mark.
Carl, this card says there is something about your precision here. And of course, I know you do some precision kind of work. This may not be about that, though, but it may just be about that quality of seeking precision, movement, and energy. And so this is saying, Spirit says, maybe it's actually time for you to focus on a new goal. Maybe there's something else you're about ready to think about doing, or in general, you are moving towards something that is highly important and maybe what you feel is growthful. The wands are always about networking and growth and enterprise. So I think it's a determination that Spirit says, we're moving you on to something else. It's a good thing.
It is a good thing. So good luck with that. Love it.
All right.
You're on Muscan?
Yes, and Muscan couldn't stay, but will come back to see the reading.
All right.
I don't remember if we were supposed to give Muscan a spin.
I don't know that they said that they did.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
Let that go.
You're welcome, Fiber.
Welcome, Fiber.
And that's really cool, Jano. I guess that's a lot to think about then, but a huge opportunity.
Wow.
Show me the money, and I will consider this. Hi, Libra.
Hey, Libra, we will add you. We're getting close to the end now, I think.
It's always possible that we may touch upon that in the happy hour card, Jano, but yes, absolutely consider coming back for a question tomorrow. If you
I'll
can.
take 2 more people, Violet, and then we'll close the list.
Right.
I know we will go in overtime. I think it's pretty clear, but we have time. All right.
Okay, so this is for Muscan.
Ah, Muscan got the 4 of Wands.
Very
That's
nice.
an awesome card. The Four of Wands is all about celebrating, partying, being happy, maybe attending like ceremonies or events, maybe your own. Is it a celebration of a milestone, like, for example, getting married, giving birth, etc.? There's a celebration in the offing, and it could involve family, friends. It's a very happy card. It's a joyous card. It also could be about Muskan celebrating some progress, that you are making in some area of your life. All work and no play is no fun. And so what we need to do is take some time out, step back, and hey, celebrate, where we are in life.
Happy birthday to your daughter, Libra. Thanks for mentioning that.
Aww.
And Muskan, yes, it's exactly what Banshee's saying. I can't add a lot to that. I think there's a sense of being invited towards something that's big and very inclusive. Spirit is saying it could be a party, but it could just be a situation where maybe something sort of arises around you, your neighborhood, where you work at, and all of a sudden it's time to be more inclusive and to pull people in, a gestalt where the sum is greater than the individual parts. This is saying really it is a time to celebrate, but it's probably celebrating something that really, really, really brings people together.
Yeah. Hey, I love that vibe. Good luck with that, Muskan.
Good luck, Muskan.
And 7 years old. Wow, that's so wonderful. I hope she has a very happy birthday.
I remember when my granddaughter was 7. It's easy to remember that.
I remember when my
son
was 7.
Well, I remember that too.
It's a little sketchier. That's
it's
a
little
long
sketchier.
time ago.
I know. He's going to be 41 in next January, so that tells you how much time has flown.
All right, so we're on Angel Rivera, who wanted a spin of the wheel. Am I right about that? Yes. So that we're on Angel. Is it my spin or yours? I think it's mine.
It's your spin.
Yeah. Well, Angel Rivera, let's see what you get.
All you young people with your young children, I'm jealous.
Well, Angel Rivera, you rule, but you did not win a reading. We landed on the Emperor.
So I guess we have to get all the kids together for the next generation. Jano, Libra, Violet, all have children right around the same age.
Wow,
That's so nice.
That's cool.
Nice, nice, nice.
The Emperor is cool. But it doesn't win you a reading, but it's still cool. I guess the Emperor's card for an Aries like me. I mean, I don't always gravitate to the Emperor, but...
Angel, you get the Ace of Swords. Spirit says there's a epiphany kind of moment coming to you, or there's a sense of really understanding what you want to do, the clarity that has now struck you, the idea that maybe there are new things you can start now because you have a sense of being informed in a way that maybe you didn't quite have. This is also like an in and out process. Light comes in, light goes out. It's all regenerating to maybe crystallize where you should be going and what you can do with that.
This could be about celebrating a victory of some sort too, little, even if it's small, just celebrate progress, celebrate the victories that you obtain in life. Sometimes it's hard to win in life, and so celebrate the beginning of something that looks like a path towards victory. Also, hey, talk about a good card for a librarian. This is a lot of intellectualizing here, lots of ideas flowing. This is a time to maybe follow a new intellectual pursuit of some sort. Is there a topic of interest of yours that you want to dive more deeply in? Is there something you want to learn? This is a time, to start This, and especially I think during, well, of course, it's getting towards the end of summer now. School's going to be starting soon again, I know. So, maybe you want to just take a brief course somewhere and, make use of the time that's remaining on intellectual pursuits. Spirit says this is a good time to begin something like that.
I love it.
So good luck with that.
And Banshee and I are probably, boomers, and we were probably in that last generation of folks who had several children, but it was already changing. I mean, we only had one child. Our parents, and that generation often had 4, 6. I grew up in a Catholic neighborhood, and there was, no, it's your shuffle.
Oh, it's Kara.
And there was, many children. And nowadays, people maybe only have 1 child, 2 children. So children are growing up as only children, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Our child was an only child, and we really think that it gave him certain strengths. And I think a lot of people can see that. But it would be neat if more children could find a way to connect with each other besides school and stuff.
You're welcome, Angel. And Kara, do you want a spin of the wheel?
You're welcome, Angel.
All right.
And it's my spin.
You little devil, you.
You got the devil. The devil made you do it.
Sorry, Kara. But enjoy life. Enjoy the pleasures in life. Oh, no. So
he perked up his head when we said the devil.
Kara.
Aw.
My first challenge of the day.
You have to redo it.
Oh! I wasn't operating with a full deck. You get a reprieve.
Oh dear, why do people trust us?
Well, Mr. O, you were supposed to not talk so much and hand me that card.
You know what? I thought it was a very worthwhile conversation, and I'm sure that Libra, Jano, and Violet all appreciate me talking about children.
Yada, yada, I know.
Go on, Sass. Go do that. Sassy's trying to jump up on the couch. It's a big consideration
all right, Kara.
for her.
If it comes up again, it was meant to be. I don't know what else to say.
We do want to assure you that the wheel spin was correct.
Yes. You don't get a second take on that, sadly. Well, this is different. Okay. But, in a way, I can see a little 9 of Swords anxiousness in this card, but not today.
And it's
not
the third
at
7.
hour.
We had 2 other 7s before, but you get the 7 of Pentacles.
So the 7 of Pentacles, Kara, is just saying, step back a little bit and reassess, your plans, your goals, what you have set into motion, perhaps, and really give it time, give it a little time to germinate and see if it's really going in the direction you want it to. Spirit wants to make sure you are on the right track and just says it's always good to pause and reassess.
I like this. I think Spirit is saying that this is the moment now where you should consider moving ahead with something you've really been thinking or planning to do, that maybe you've been kind of just sort of watching them take care of themselves, trusting in that their original gestation was fine. But now Spirit says this is a moment where maybe you need to think about the following steps that will complete this process, whether it's a project or a situation that you are moving through. Spirit says the time is now to start planning ahead for that.
Thinking about it.
Thinking about it.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
And since everybody's talking about their astrology, I wanted to mention that I am a sun sign Scorpio, but I also have Mercury and Saturn in Scorpio. Believe it or not, I have a friend who says they have all their planets in Scorpio. And they are, of course, a very intense person most of the time. But my rising sign is Capricorn. My moon sign is Capricorn. And you have a moon sign Capricorn.
I could tell that myself if I ever could.
Well, I
But
just
when
gave it
I
to you.
talk, I talk too much.
If you say so. If you say so.
I do, because I've been told that. So at any rate, Elizabeth
You mean like when I
is up.
turned off the mic or something?
Liz is up, I think. Am I right, Violet? I'm sorry, I'm losing track. Yes, Liz. Hi, Liz. Did you want a spin of the wheel? Hey, Kara. I resemble that.
5 in Scorpio, Jano.
Wow.
That's intense.
I don't know. I'm Aries, but I'm on the cusp. Some people don't believe in cusps. I kind of always have, because I'm so close to the sign of Taurus, 1 hour away. And my rising sign is Gemini. My moon is in Capricorn, like Mr. O, and like our sun has a sun sign in Capricorn.
I think that,
Yes, I should let you talk again.
yeah, you should.
Go on.
Well, I think that because I have so much Capricorn, and Capricorn's ruling planet is Saturn, I sort of feel there is a connection between that Saturn in Scorpio and then my Capricorn placements too. So it's pretty serious stuff. All right, Eliz, we don't want to keep you waiting too much longer.
My Mercury, my Venus is in. Where's my Venus? Is it in Aries? I keep forgetting. My Mercury. Mars is in Gemini, right? I don't know. I gotta look at my chart again. I forget some of this
Maybe
stuff.
we should have a special gab session where we just talk about our astrology and pull a few cards
Well,
for
that
that.
could be a tarot talk someday.
Yes.
Even
You're
though it's
welcome.
tarot
You're
talks.
welcome for my suggestion.
Ah.
Okay, Eliz.
All right.
I guess it was meant to come back. It's the Ace of Swords again. So
Interesting.
Spirit has also given you the Ace of Swords and that opportunity to move upward or downward in your mentality, in your emotional state, in your spiritual state, to seek or to express the light that is coming or going from you. It's a either or proposition here. And of course, the light is about knowledge. It's not necessarily about other things, but it could be. But I think in this instance, swords are clarity of thought. And so I think this ace tells you that maybe something you've been waiting to get more inspiration about, it will be coming to you. Or if something has stymied you, the solution is coming, or you will find it through, pursuing your thoughtful energies. And Banshee's looking up her astrology.
Yeah, sorta. Oh, there it is. All right. Everything is so close in my chart sometimes. I mean, my Venus is literally just a nudge into Aries. It's just barely there. My Mercury is in Taurus. That's what I thought. Of course, my Mars is in Gemini. That's the big stuff. I'll just focus there.
Did you want to talk to Eliz about that card?
Yes, I do, Eliz. Eliz, I feel here that this is a great card for you. If anything is vexing you right now, Spirit is saying, if you have problems you need to solve, it's all up here. You just got to think on it a little bit more and the solution will come. You might also find that you are full of ideas right now, just things popping into your head. If you could just take one of those ideas, pull it from your head, bring it into reality, you could be on a path towards success or victory. Spirit wants to let you know that, some of the ideas you have are very fruitful. They're very doable. You just have to put them and set them into motion, and a victory could be assured. That's what I have to say about that card, Mr. O.
Jano, is your birthday October 24th or 25th? You say you're Libra cus Scorpio. I'm very curious about that, as I've known a few people with that birth date, and my interactions with them have not always proved satisfactory, if I had to be honest.
And we are on, I believe it's Sonali, right? Yep, Sonali.
There's something about that cusp that hasn't always been great to me.
Sonali, if you want to spin of the wheel, just let us know. All right. Oops. Well, it's the Hierophant. Ooh.
Here's the Hierophant for Sonali. And the Hierophant says that maybe Spirit wants you to consider putting some things aside and focusing only on what your goals should be, especially if they are mental or spiritual or emotional goals, meaning nothing like a physical thing. There may be physical tasks or processes for you to complete, but Spirit says now is the time for you to consider your more internal aspects about yourself. Like I said, the mental, the emotional, the physical, because Spirit wants you to move to a position that's higher, maybe so that you can actually have more knowledge and maybe more understanding about some of these ideas. It would be important for you at this time, I think Spirit is saying.
This is definitely a time to dive deep into a spiritual path or tradition. Definitely. I also feel that maybe, Sonali, this is a time where if everything seems stable and moving along in the right direction, then, stick with the status quo right now. Don't make any major changes. What I like about this card sometimes is the sense that I get that if something's not broken, don't mess with it. Don't fix it. Why mess with something that is working? So in other words, if your life seems to be flowing in the right direction, then keep flowing with it, is what I think the message Spirit wants for you here. Nice. So good luck with that, Sonali.
All right, Sonali.
That's kind of a cut and dry one.
Yes.
We're on Flower Beauty.
Hi, Flower Beauty.
Flower Beauty, do you want a spin of our wheel? And by the way, as we've given away a few readings, if you've won a reading already during this cycle and we forgot, please just let us know, because really, we should try to spread it out to people who did not win a reading. But now I'm beginning to forget all the readings we did. I guess I could look.
I got you. Don't worry. We're good.
Our files. Sonny is sitting tall. He says, I want to be seen.
He seems like he's aware of something that he's interested in for some reason. All right, Flower Beauty.
Oh, another ace.
Another ace, the
Beautiful.
Ace of Pentacles.
Yeah, I like that. It doesn't have to be material, but it definitely has that feel to it, Flower Beauty. This card just embodies, the beginning of a time of material success, whether it's the start of a new job or career or more income coming in some way, the start of a new goal or project that could bring, financial rewards. But more than that, Spirit also wants to make sure that you are taking care of you, that you are on a healthy path, both body, mind, and spirit. This could be the beginning of a new, a lifestyle change for you in some way, a more healthy living attitude.
Let's make Preeti our last one, who has just joined us. Hi, Preeti.
Yeah, we'll do that. I did say 2, but...
Well, we'll see then.
We're close to the bottom now.
And Flower Beauty, I like this because, of course, maybe that's a flower growing there, and it will be a beauty, of course. But I think Spirit is saying something should be planted or something should be moved along. This is a beginning of things that maybe brings a certain level of vitality, health, maybe even security. I'm not suggesting that you live in a dangerous area, but sometimes we need to just feel secure. We need to know that our doors are locked at night, or that we are taking care of ourselves, that we are watching out for possible insecurity. This could also be added to the other ideas about, new beginnings, bringing growth, bringing maybe enterprise or material constructs into your life. So it's really good. Spirit says watch for these things and be prepared to nurture them a little bit, because they're not going to get where they need to go without some amount of your input.
Well, I'm going to look at this card again, Mr. O, and say something different about it. But often when we see this card, we see the pentacle in the hand. What? We'll take Siyama, and that's it. The list is closed after Siyama. You're a little late there, Siyama, but you just made it. All right. Okay, so the hands are about nurturing, and if you nurture things, they will grow. And for everybody who's gotten an ace today, remember, the aces are beginnings, and so you have to make it happen. I mean, something begins, but it's not going to keep going without your support. But look at this card here. I love the roots on this card, and I've brought that up before, but here I could also look at the hands another way. This person hasn't even maybe planted this seed yet, and it's already sprouting roots and growing. Meaning, that whatever you have in your mind that, you want to grow, definitely is already taking root. So keep that in mind as well.
Right.
Have you ever looked at it that way? I just thought
No, but I love what you said, Banshee, because I feel that this is so true, that sometimes everything that we are doing begins as a thought. And the thought itself is not really planted. It's just that raw seed before it goes into the ground or wherever it needs to go to receive the nourishment and make it active. So I love that.
That's what we have for you, Flower Beauty. Good luck with that.
You grow, girl.
All right, and I know Flower Beauty was going to see it later, right? Because they were traveling.
Could be, yeah.
I think it was
so.
them, yeah. All right, so we are on Kritika. Kritika, if you'd like a spin of the wheel, let us know.
I'm just going to mention we are back tomorrow. Where are we? With our show from 2 to 4 p.m. And we can actually have questions answered. It's best to get in early because we end up closing the list somewhere the first half hour in, because we have pretty much the amount of readers we'll be able to read for. So if you don't get in early, it's not so assured that you'll have a chance at a reading.
Did I pull that card or you? You did. That's right. Okay.
Don't forget to watch Banshee's show tomorrow morning. The Material Matters. We're both there for the pre-recorded show in the chat room. No, we're sorry, SP. We're not going to be able to do you today.
Nope, we just closed the list.
We just
People are
closed our
coming
list.
too late. All
Sorry
right,
about that.
Justice is here. All right, Kritika, that's a beautiful Justice card too. I'll let Mr. O go first.
All right,
Sorry.
Kritika, this is your card. It's Justice. And Spirit is saying this is a time for you to maybe look at the things around you and decide if their value is equivalent to other things that maybe might seem contradictory, or you're just wondering, how do these things align? So to some degree, this card is about how you align things in your life, whether it's aligning the physical parameters of your life, having a schedule to go to work or schedule to have meals for people or something like that, or whether it's maybe more in another dimension, intellectual or whatever, where you have to kind of really understand people's motives or people's thoughts, and you don't necessarily have a lot of other information. This card calls for you to weigh carefully what you say, what others say, what the situations say, and use that to inform you to make the best decisions you can.
Yes, exactly. Most of the sword cards, they're double-edged, and really, actually, I think all of them are. What am I saying? So the sword cards are generally depicted as double-edged swords. And so there's always two sides to a situation. There's always two sides. You may be called upon, Spirit says, to make a decision. And Spirit is asked a decision, judge something, decide something. And Spirit wants you to really be objective and look at all angles, look at all sides. Because things aren't always black and white, you know. Sometimes we need to step back and really be fair, you know, be fair in our assessments. And that's what Spirit wants you to do before you make a decision. Don't rush to judgment. You know, think it through and look at all sides. And you should definitely then be able to, you know, gain out of this what you want. Or the reaction you want, or the, you know, the, what do I want to say? The conclusion that you want.
And so anyone entering, of course, the list is closed, and you're welcome, Violet. It's just always good to get here early when we start, because we're Gabby. We take our time with readings, and we only have time to do so much.
Jano, you are up, I believe, and do you want a spin of the wheel?
No, he already won.
You won. That's right. Never mind.
Sorry, I was on that one.
You know what? I forgot. That's right.
It's okay. I'd love to give free readings to everybody, but I just don't have enough time in the day. Getting ready for a big trip in a couple of weeks to Chicago for a convention.
Yes, we will be taking a unusual first break ever from our live shows coming in August. We will post more about that, but we will be off for a week because Mr. O is leaving town for an important conference.
Our last show will probably be the happy hour on the 12th or 13th, whatever that Saturday is. I think it's the 12th. And then we'll be off for about a week. There may be the daily cards, of course, will most likely continue, but our other programming will be taking a vacation.
Yeah, so hey, we've earned it. I don't know what I'll do with myself while Mr. O's gone.
Better?
Probably tossing a lot of stuff out of here that he's going to regret. I plan on cleaning house.
No! You touch my Barbie collection and I don't know what I'll do.
No, the Barbie collection's off limits. I'm no dummy there.
I know it because I saw my schedule. I think it's, well, I got the counter right here. Saturday the 12th is our last one.
And then we'll be off for a week and we'll resume a week after. So.
All right. So, Jano, I've kept you waiting long enough for your card. Here it is. Wow, you get the Eight of Wands too. Another repeat for us. The Eight of Wands says, Jano, and I know you just mentioned the thing about the opportunity. I don't know if this applies to that or not, but this is saying that you seem to have Godspeed moving you towards your target or your intention, something that, you know, you really, you know, want to arrive at. If it's not the particular thing in general, Spirit is just saying that you are close to finding what you want, or that movement towards what you want.
Wow, so we got that again, huh?
Yes.
So yes, Jano, there's a lot of energy right now that you can direct to a particular goal or focus, you know, and it is definitely recommended by Spirit that you do so, you know. Just don't scatter that energy around. Focus it on a particular goal, dream, desire, and you know, you should receive it. The other thing about this, I know you were talking about just getting, it was you, right? Just getting an offer. And so I think this is also about messages, messaging. Messages hit their mark right now, you know? So this is a time where you'll be receiving or sending messages, you know, that will have an impact, you know? That vote right there, it will have an impact. So keep that in mind as well, Spirit says.
It's okay, Violet. I'm a working class hero, so I'm also working that day, the 12th. So we're doing happy hour that morning. I have to go to work that day, and then I have a Zoom meeting rehearsal for the trip I'm going away with. So it's indelled in my head that the 12th is Saturday. calendars can be a jerk, can't they?
That's what we have for you, Jano. Good luck with that. Use that energy. I love the Eight of Wands card. I do. I don't know. Maybe because I used to have a lot of energy in my younger days.
I have certainly made many mistakes with calendars, including not going into work when I was supposed to because I thought it was another day. So,
all right. I
Less said.
believe we are on Preeti. Am I right? No, it's Libra. That's right.
It's
Libra.
Happy
came
birthday
in.
again to your daughter.
All right, Libra. Do you want a spin of the wheel?
Is it your shuffle or mine? I think it's your shuffle, isn't it?
Yes.
And Libra may or may not be here. We'll just wait a moment and see if they say that. I'll remind everybody to watch my Goth Tarot at 8 a.m. on Wednesdays as well.
And we just went into overtime, so we're doing really well. We're almost
And thanks,
through the
of
list.
course, to Violet, who helps us all the time with stuff here. We could not do it without you. And sorry, Lena, we can't add you. We
No.
are actually closed now and into our overtime, so sorry about that. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.
Well, Libra, you've
Libra.
got the Knight of Cups.
The Knight of Cups, Libra.
Ooh.
Did you want me to go?
I could go.
Okay.
You know what? The Knight of Cups, Libra, is saying that this is a time for you to, move in the direction of your heart, Where is your heart leading you right now? I don't know why that just popped into my head. It is about love. It is about romance. It's about the gentler side of life, being kind to others. But I really feel this pull right now to move where your heart is leading you because, that knight there, he's on the move and he's going with where his heart leads him. It's leading him to love and romance. So if that's it for you, then that's great. But if it's something else that maybe will bring some fulfillment into your life or some pleasure and joy, then go for it.
I sort of feel like it aligns more with the idea maybe of what your activities are around the birthday party, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little
Aw.
picnic cloth there with what looks like gifts or items on it. And so I think this is saying you are expressing love for those you care about. It may be including romantic, but it doesn't necessarily have to do that. This is really, about a sense of unconditional love that goes out to everyone, even if there is something specific going on here, like your daughter or other people in your family. All right.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. That's a nice one. And happy birthday again to your daughter. Aww.
So
And
we
now
are
we
now
have
on
Preeti,
Preeti.
and then Siama, and then Violet. And
All
I
right.
think it's your turn.
Yes.
I pulled that. All right. All right, Preeti, do you want a spin of the wheel?
Spin the wheel for a chance at a free reading. Yes.
All
Spin
right.
the wheel. Here we go.
Well, this time we got the moon. So you did not win this time. Maybe next time will be better luck. Good luck with that.
Okay. So,
One more day we're doing it. So if you're here tomorrow,
and here's a card that's always welcome on our show. It's the star. Preeti gets the star. This is literally one of the best cards in the major arcana, if not the whole
well,
tarot.
with Violet here, the star was bound to show up.
That's right. Indeed, yes. I get it.
But it's for Preeti. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, so Preeti, I think the star is saying, there's a saying colloquially in America, maybe elsewhere, hitch your dreams to your star or to a star. The idea that stars bring hope, make people feel they can wish upon them, they can dream big. This card is saying that maybe this is a time for you to think about that, to think about what it is you really want to accomplish or where you really want to put your dreams, your dream energy. This is a time, Spirit says, that maybe inspirations can come to you, things that can say, yes, there is hope for this goal of yours. There is hope for this progress you are seeking.
The star is all about, hope, destiny, a timelessness about it. The stars have been there, wow, for billions of years, many of them, most of them. So, there's a sense of continuity. And I feel here that, Spirit is saying, never give up hope. Never give up your dreams. Your dreams, your destiny is secure. And have faith. Have faith that the universe has your back. And that Spirit is always with us. I think this is just such a card of renewal and hope and promise. Maybe the best word here is promise. So, wow. So good luck with that, Preeti. I really like that.
Good luck, Preeti. And so now we are on Siyama.
Hi, Siyama. Glad you made it in, just barely.
And does Siyama get a spin or a chance at a spin?
I have Siyama wants one.
Yes. I just didn't remember that we did a reading or not.
Oh, did you
You're
win
welcome,
a reading? Were we supposed to do a reading?
No, I don't think they did. I'm just
There is
questioning.
one other person we're supposed to do a reading for besides one we still have to do. And I can't think of who it is. But I know that I can look on the list and find it.
Siyama would like a spin, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Cross your fingers, as they say. The Fool, right?
Is it? Oh, it's the Fool. You were so close.
You were close.
Sorry, Siyama. Maybe try again tomorrow.
Our Fool is a wise fool, though. He may cloak himself in silliness, but he really is a very serious person.
Yes, the Fool is saying, go have an adventure today, but you didn't win a reading. Good luck next time. All right.
Yeah, tomorrow will be the last day for the spinning wheel. A chance to get a free reading from us.
We may do some other fun things on our anniversary month, which is August. That's our business anniversary month for TFT. Hey, we got another repeat card, Siyama, and this is definitely welcome at happy hour. It's the Four of Wands. Woohoo! Our card of the day today was the Three of Cups, which is another very celebratory, happy card. This one is, this one is maybe more focused on, reaching and achieving something, Siyama, in your life. Whether it's a retirement, a birth, a marriage, or something less big. You've taken your first steps towards a goal or project. Sometimes this is about just honoring the journey that you're on, and realizing that you are in a good place right now and taking a pause to celebrate that before you move on and do more work.
It could also be that Spirit says it's time for you to come into where everybody is waiting to see you. This could be about family occasions coming to you, or this could just be about the sense of a solidarity in your community where everybody feels welcoming and wants everyone to feel free and be a part of it. Everybody's happy here and feels like they have something to celebrate and enjoy. Spirit is saying this could be a time for you to take in the season too. The season may be, appropriate for summer or other celebrations. Go for it. Feel that sense of community and solidarity with everyone you love.
It's a wonderful card. Celebrate. Just celebrate life, We don't do that enough. We're always so busy. We're always so into, our duties, our chores, our obligations. This is an obligation to have fun and celebrate. So enjoy.
Okay, Violet, this one's for you. Was it this song? Big wheel keeps on turning. Proud Mary keeps on burning. Rolling, rolling through the river. Okay, that was really bad.
That was really bad. But I can't stop him. All right, so you pulling for, or is that?
I pulled that,
You
so
pulled the
you
four of
will shuffle.
wands?
Yes, I
Okay,
do.
I thought I did. Okay.
Well, it doesn't really matter. We could both
I
shuffle.
will pull for you.
I know, it was really the other one by Journey, right? Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. That one, right? These are old songs for such a young person as yourself. You're welcome, Siama.
You're very welcome, Siama.
Is that they're old songs for a young person? Is that what you think? Thank you for that. You have made me feel older.
Well, it's not the star.
Journey's that one.
It's in this deck, the beautiful Four of Cups.
And it's another 4 because we just had the 4 of Wands.
That's right.
Oh, you did? Okay. That's neat. I did too, actually, but they weren't oldies when I was growing up.
Want to go first?
Yes, I do.
Since you're talking anyway?
Yes. Well, I will always be talking. But the 4 of Cups, Spirit says this is a time for you to maybe take a moment and realize that the choice you really want, or the choice that really is meant for you, is there. It's with you. You may not be totally aware of it, but it's sort of just around the corner from you. And Spirit could be saying that you can still look at other things, but probably when you come across this will be that thing that completes the puzzle or completes the picture that you've been trying to.
Spirit is saying right now, don't get down on yourself if you for not making a choice, for thinking about things more, giving things due diligence, giving things the thought processes that they deserve to really, truly, determine what your next course of action should be, if anything. Speaking of oldies, I am reminded of one of my favorite Rush songs. If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. And so it's okay. It's okay not to jump into something right now, Spirit says, and just think about, where you want to be, what you want to do, what the best course of action to take is, what more you could take on in your life at this time or not, what you can let go of. So do that. Spend some time just, vegging, so to speak. It's okay. Sometimes people call this card, I've seen people call this card lazy. I really don't like that.
No, I don't like that.
I really don't. I don't gravitate to that.
I feel it's a card of somebody who really wants to have a relaxed conversation within themselves about the choices they have, hopefully arriving at the right choice.
Yeah. So
That is all.
yeah, so that's what we have for you. I love that card. There's kind of a, and the way it's got, like the different kind of seasonal element there a little bit makes you think about the seasons when I see that card. And, it's a 4 too. It's the 4 seasons. There's a timeless
welcome.
quality about it is like, don't rush. There's no rush, It's just kind of lay back and think about it, And that's
Right.
what we have for you. Good
And
luck
thank you
with
so
that.
much for being our friend here and our moderator, Violet.
Mr. O, you're going to draw a card for me?
Sure.
me?
Let me get my pen and artist kit out and I will draw. Yes, that is the devil. No, it's actually not. I have very minor drawing ability, but probably better than some people have. And this time, I'm going to let you pick your card. I'm going to
What?
let you pick your card.
Jeez.
Because we are 2 of a mind, so you couldn't pick the one that I wouldn't have picked either.
Oh, sorry. I am going for something here. Yes, that one.
Have you chosen well? Oh,
I think so.
The
I like
Seven
this
of
card.
Wands. I love that card. And we had that already today. That was our first card for the collective.
Was that for today?
The Seven of Fire.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it came out already, right?
So the Seven of Wands says you are poising yourself maybe above others who you know are struggling to get where you're at. It may not be competition per se, but you have what others want, but you're not necessarily unwilling to share that with them because there's a sense of serenity here. And I know it's traditionally different with the Seven of Wands, but this is a different interpretation because it's kind of like a namaste. That this person is at peace and is quite willing to share with others or to let others see that peace that you have.
Well, and others may be struggling to obtain that. And the whole idea, too, with the Seven of Wands, which I'm not sure I brought out when we had it for our card of the day exactly the way I wanted to, is to really lead by example, to hold that higher ground and, have people respect you for that. And also want to aspire to where you are because you're leading by positive example. And so I like that. I do.
Very nice.
I like that card. Well, let's see what we can do for you, Mr. O.
Are you going to let me pick my own card too?
I'm going to let you pick your own card, too.
Excuse me.
Because we all know how this Scorpio likes to be in control of his own destiny. And he did that fast. He's leaving me.
For Chicago.
Exactly.
But then I will be back.
You are on a journey. And as with many of the journeys that you take where you say, well, I'm just going to do this, it's probably leading you to something higher, something that will, give you more to do, something that will fulfill you in some way. I feel that you will be very elevated from this experience. And I do think this is your trip. I definitely do see that.
You will be a part of me in this trip because what's behind the card shows the essence
You're
of things
leaving
coming
me
along. With me.
behind. See it there? You left me.
No, you'll be coming with me. You're that little fishy creature over there in the corner.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, come back! Wait, come back!
So he will have a great time there, and it's going to be very enlightening, and especially, because it is a world conference. There's going to be people from
Over 10,000 people
over the world there. So it's going to be really wonderful.
And as luck or fate would have it, I'm actually rooming in my hotel room with the very noted or famous Oberon Zell, the other Oberon, who most people in the pagan or magical communities would know them. And it's going to be very exciting. I've never met them in person before, but we kind of know each other a little bit, So we are also later on during the week doing a dramatic reading together in a breakout session or whatever they call that. It's not on the schedule. And we will be reading together a short story by the wonderful American Gothic author Shirley Jackson. I'll give more about that maybe tomorrow during tomorrow's show, but it's going to be real fun. Thank you. And now we're doing the Namaste Blessing.
Yes, we are, and you're going to grab one. No peeky, just grab one.
I like it when somebody says grab one.
Wow.
Especially when it's you.
What you got there?
I got something. The blessing of endless possibility.
What does the picture look like? Oh, there it is.
Would you like to read it?
Sure. The blessing of endless possibility. I think we have had this one before. Allow your inner child to be the master for a while and don't take things too seriously. Have fun and explore the world of endless possibility. Something wonderful is created through imagination and innocence. And you know what tarot card this relates to, don't you?
No, I wasn't.
When you think about it?
Tell me.
Endless possibility, imagination, dreaming. It's the Seven of Cups. It would be like the Seven of Cups, so
I think other
really,
cards could be that too, though.
it could be, it could be fool-like in a way because of that inner child reference here. But I feel that, it really relates to that. Think about the possibilities. Life has endless possibilities for you. You are not just tied to where you are. Dream and imagine the possibilities, and hey, follow your heart someday. Follow your vision. And that's what we have for you. Namaste, everybody. We hope you have a great, happy rest of your day, a happy week ahead. And we'll be here for happy hour next week. Same time, same place.
All right.
Take care, and we'll see you soon.